one ingredient and the pork ribs will melt in your mouth like butter. For this recipe, I'll cut 1 kilo of pork ribs into smaller pieces. This has become my favorite way to make pork ribs. The result following these steps is simply wonderful. Just like this. In a bowl, I'll add 4 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of mustard, which will give it a special touch, half a cup of soy sauce, 4 minced garlic cloves, and finally 1 tablespoon of pepper sauce. I'll mix all our ingredients completely. I have no doubt that this recipe will impress you. I'll place 1 tablespoon of soluble coffee and half a cup of hot water in another bowl. I'll stir until the coffee is completely dissolved. In this bowl, I'll place our pork ribs, and then I'll add our first mixture, followed by our dissolved coffee. I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'll mix all our ingredients so that our pork ribs fully absorb the seasonings. Now, I'll cut 3 potatoes into 4 pieces, like this. I'll add some mozzarella to one and close it with another piece, like this. Next, I'll wrap our potatoes in aluminum foil and add a bit of salt. Finally, I'll wrap them, keeping our potatoes like this, and I'll do the same with all the potatoes. Then, I'll slice 1 onion into thin slices. This recipe is simple, easy, and very quick to make. It requires few ingredients and turns out simply wonderful. Now, in this bowl, I'll add our thinly sliced onions. Then, I'll place our pork ribs. Tell me if you have any recipes with pork ribs, I'd love to know. I'll also add a bit of our sauce. I'll cover the bowl with a piece of aluminum foil. Everyone in my house loves this recipe. I'll place our bowl with the pork ribs into another oven-safe dish. Around it, I'll place all our potatoes. I'll put it in the preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. Once the time is up, our recipe will be ready. This recipe has become the highlight of weekend family lunches. I have no doubt that you'll come back here to thank me for teaching you this wonderful recipe. I hope you like this recipe. Thank you so much for watching this video until now. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!